Am I the asshole for telling my dad's ex she can't stay with us even if she was evicted and lost her car keys at our house I have been living with and caring for my father who has dementia from Parkinson's and strokes for the past few years? A few months ago, one of his ex-girlfriends comes over and he starts telling me we need to give her stuff like one of his cars because she's fallen on hard times. My dad is pretty easily manipulated in his current state, so this rang a lot of alarms. Yesterday, she rang an alarm bell when she showed up with her car full of stuff out of nowhere and pretended she couldn't leave. I say pretend because when it came time for her to leave, she said it was too dark for her to drive home, even if she found her keys. I told her she can't stay with us, as we really don't have the space. She should try looking for her keys some more or figuring out how she's getting to a hotel she already said she rented. She said okay, and went to her car and sat in complete darkness without turning on a cab light for 45 minutes. Then came back in and said she can't find them and tried looking everywhere and she can't leave even if she found them anyways. I asked how. If it's too dark to drive, would she find her keys in her dark car without turning on a light? And she said, well, I was trying to compose myself, even slurring her words. Literally like if you asked an actor to tell the most unconvincing drunken lie possible. Then said she was frazzled because I was trying to rush her and I need to respect my elders more. So flat out I asked her if she was drunk and she changed the subject. I asked her again what she was doing in her car in the dark that whole time since she can't see, and she walked back to her car without saying anything. I found out from my dad her car is full of her belongings because she was just evicted from her apartment to refusing to pay her rent because she felt she was being overcharged at one of the cheapest places in town. What I think is happening, she doesn't have anywhere to go and was hoping she could just force us into letting her stay. I drove her to the hotel she said she rented and asked her again what she was doing in her car in the dark. She said she was in hell, just sitting in a car with me and would never want to live with us, and she was feeling around in the dark for her keys. I told her that's really unbelievable and she needs to get her stuff today without any problems. I am worried she will insist the keys are gone for good or else anything to try and invade our lives and keep this going as long as possible. My dad has already helped her out with money once and she seems desperate.